Got boy seats for sale.
Yeah, and honestly, like, he didn't, he wasn't hurting for money at all. Like he wasn't no thick of the struggle. Like he was good. So what he was creating, he was like, I got money, I got time, I don't need some big payday. Like
Right.
this is gonna be bigger than that. I'm gonna hold on. This is gonna be bigger. He's kind of, if it went bad, he'd be like, well, I'll just create something else. Like, so
Yeah.
he wasn't. Yeah, for him. It really wasn't that. Now, granted, he did kind of jack them twins a little bit, because he ended up having to pay them, because he's took some of that idea. I don't know, based on the movie, it didn't seem like they talked a lot, but I'm sure they talked a lot about Facebook
Mm-hmm.
and all the ideas, the basic foundations of what Facebook was. So, uh, but yeah, he held out. Shout out to him, because I don't know, Kaneem, would you have folded at 100 million? Like, knowing what
Oh,
Facebook is now, it's like, nah. But at a, I guess you got to have the vision to know, like, listen, this is gonna be way bigger than $100 million. You know, so
would I
would
have
you have
folded?
would you have folded at 100 million? Yahoo was like, yo, we like what you got. Now remember, they ain't making money yet. They ain't making money yet. They got investors. They got people pumping money in, but they ain't making money yet. And he's like, yo, 100 mil, 100 mil, and we'll take that
Uh,
little thing called Facebook off your hands.
would have folded like a picnic chair. Uh,
You folded like a picnic chair. It's so
And on
that's
that,
like a
and on
picnic
that
chair.
note, and on that note, we be right back.
Mhm. Let's
Let's get,
go.
let's get that intro.
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
We don't stand out. We stand out.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Good
Oh
morning.
yeah.
Welcome to the Brothers of Legacy. We appreciate you guys for being here.
Yes, we
I'll
do.
introduce enough to my
I
left, right?
feel like you should have played that song. It's Friday night. Heart is jumping. I'm
Oh,
feeling nice. Heart is shaking.
are you
Before the-
singing it correctly?
Everybody out.
Are you putting that southern draw on that? Because I don't
He
think you're
is,
singing that right.
absolutely. He done slowed it down. He done slowed it down. He done turned
Oh,
it
no,
into
it's
a
way-
R&B song.
It's way slow now.
I'm like, I don't recognize this song. I was in the first note I was in, and then the rest of the notes I was like, he lost me.
Well, listen, when he
Oh,
started
I-
off slow, I was
It's-
like, I've never heard this Friday night song.
Oh, what?
It's Friday
Yeah, night.
I was like, hey.
What?
Hey, I'm
By the time he
feeling
finished- By the time he finished, it's Monday. We done missed the whole weekend.
You done missed the whole
Yeah.
weekend. Oh man.
Yeah,
Now pre
what I'm talking about?
copyright strikes. Oh yeah, most definitely. I would be playing some music, something, get us jumpers, get us going. But unfortunately, especially like YouTube will keep you. YouTube would strike you like, hey, you just can't monetize, but you can keep your broadcast going. Facebook would be like would shut you down all the way. They just shut you down. Your broadcast is off. Because I did that. I was playing somebody's song. I think it was Matt's song. I started playing. I was like, yo, Facebook is going. I was like, what? Like it didn't shut you down. dang, so Facebook will shut you down. I don't know. Instagram is interesting because I hear people play music all the time on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is good. Instagram loves you. They like.
I think live, but real talk, I've gotten copyright strikes on Instagram. What's up, Danny? Good morning, sir. I got copyright strikes on Instagram 4 or 5 months later.
Ooh, wow.
I was like, this post is old. Where did this strike come from?
They're going to get me then because I was just watching my live stream from yesterday, and I was like, oh, they leave me alone. I'm gonna hear jamming to my tunes. I'm like, I'm good.
Right. I said, I'm good. Yeah. And TikTok is better, at least because if you load up on TikTok, you can hit a button that says check for copyrights, and they'll let you know because TikTok will just mute you. They'll leave your broadcast, but they'll mute your post. Excuse me. What up, Jeff? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Okay, so did I ask you guys yesterday? So we talked about music and streaming and stuff like that. Did I ask you guys about paying? Would you pay for an artist? Did I ask y'all that?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay. Forgive me, y'all. I'm having
It's
brain
okay.
fart.
Yeah, we all said no.
Yeah.
Okay. You said no? Did y'all say no?
We all said.
Nope.
Matter of fact, I said
not even 99 cents.
I said you're cut off. If you're not on Apple Music or Prime Music, you're cut off. And then he was like, how about y'all get on Tidal? I was like, I'm already paying for 2. Then paying for a third one, fourth.
Paying for a third one or fourth.
I have a checking and a savings.
I got Spotify. That's all I.
Right. That's the big one.
I think I got Prime Music because I got Prime, but if it's another fee, I ain't got it.
Right. I got to look at that because I don't want to be having stuff and I ain't using it.
Yeah, Prime Music is included in your Prime membership.
But I'm good.
So just
now, how long have y'all had a Prime membership? Because I'm in double digits now as far as
wow.
What about y'all?
Wow, we are.
Got you, Danny.
Maybe 5 years. Danny said, he put 2 comments. My YouTube gets banned or videos taken down for months as well. Crazy how algorithm go. Can't spell well. You good, brother. We got it. Send prayers, gentlemen. These past days or weeks. Am I reading that wrong?
Medical field.
That's the reaction. In my eye gave me stitches. Okay. Prayers to not have more visits. Definitely, sir. We're definitely praying for you, Danny. But yeah, so yeah, I'm only about, I'm gonna say 5 years, maybe 5 years of Prime, and maybe that might be even longer. Yeah, I ain't been in that long. So you said you in double digits. So when did Prime start? Like
Prime started back in the 90s.
No,
not that far back.
I was in the 90s.
Not that far back, dog.
I was an early adopter. I was using it for something else, and it evolved. It evolved. I'm trying to tell you.
Let's go.
It's
Google time. It's Google time.
I'm trying to tell you guys. I am trying to.
We is not co-signing what you put down, man.
I'm just because you are a late adopter doesn't mean it didn't exist.
God, you late.
All right. Hey,
you sound like you the first. You still like you the first Android user. I was using Android. I was using Android when it was a bot. I'm just saying.
Speaking of bots,
I can't disagree with what you said.
Amazon.
I evolved to the greater good.
Hold on, Larry. Fact check. Amazon launched their Prime subscription in February of 2005.
That's considered late 90s to me. I was in How many years off of 99 is it? 5 years. Hey.
What'd you say, Kadeem?
Hold on. Larry.
Hey.
Larry.
Hey.
Larry.
Hey. Hey.
Come on now, Larry.
Come on now, Larry. Come on now. Come on now. All right.
Hey,
You pulled stuff up.
one, hey, Larry, one, get your hand tapped. You got to bow down. Go ahead.
Wow, now. Right.
You see that? I dropped off. See that? I dropped off. I did that for you, Kaneem. I did that for you, Kaneem. All right. Go ahead and say the magic words, my guy. Hey, Brian. Good to see you this morning, brother.
Morning, brother. Hey, Larry, spin that wheel.
I was off a couple of years. It's all good.
Oh man. All right. What's this first one?
Oh.
Cash or card?
Oh.
Cash or card?
Oh man.
I'm card all day.
Card all day. What if someone say cash only? You out? You can't eat there? You can't get this?
Well,
Yeah.
depends on where you get.
Card. Can I write check?
You're gonna check in years.
Can you? So you say
I guess,
are you more card or more cash?
What?
Are you
I
ready for
think
both?
nowadays, I'm gonna speak in generals.
Okay.
Nowadays, I think everybody is more card
Okay.
because mostly everybody's getting paid electronically. Nobody's cash the check like they used to. So
Right.
very few folks have cash on hand like they used to. But I am a firm believer of having some type of cash on you at all times. Now I got cash on me. I do have cash on me, but it's less than $50.
I got you. No big purchase.
I mean,
you get a little something. You get a little something to eat. Get some to eat.
I mean, I can break out my quarters.
You a change, not the change.
I'm a change carrying something. I'll sit there and be like 1, 2.
That dude.
Hey, you want it? Hey, they want
$1.
Hold up the line. Tommy says card, but gotta have a little cash on deck. Those janky restaurants, right? Because here in the great land of Georgia, like there's this thumbs up. They only take cash. I'm like, cash only. Then they're like, oh, we have an ATM. I was like, that's a racket. Y'all just want them ATM fees. A racket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They definitely set that up.
Right. And so we go across the street to Bank of America for no fees.
Now one of them, they ain't got to worry about transactions before a credit card terminal. So they ain't paying that.
Right.
Then they get cash, so they can kind of like launder the money if they want to, because they got dealing in cash and that ain't been counted in their account. If they don't want it, we ain't make that much today. We got cash.
Right.
But,
all right, we're gonna move on. But let me get Brian. What you think? You cash or card?
Both.
Okay.
He said both of them.
Well, you have to. I mean, the reality is you don't want to get stuck in a situation where all systems are down,
right?
And you can't make anything happen. So I'm a believer in both.
Hey,
you gotta
that's why
have a hidden place, a secret place in your house where you can, put a little bit of cash that you can get to.
So, I'm ready for the zombie economy.
So real quick before we move on, there's in New York, there's a Chinese restaurant we always went to, Mr. Lee's, obviously, and they turned to cash only. And the reason was they said folks keep coming in using their card, then reporting that someone was using their card stolen. So now they were saying we got to pay. What she said, we have to pay $50 on a report to get our money back. So they was like, it's a headache. And them transaction fees are no joke, especially if your overhead is low. All right.
Yeah, they supposed to be doing something with Congress supposed to be doing a bill about the transaction fees and stuff like that. Oh, really? Anyway, go ahead. Larry, spin that wheel.
Yes, sir. You still demanding. you still demanding.
Y'all answer this. I didn't follow.
Y'all answer this. Podcast versus playlist. Was that music versus podcast kind of thing? Or what you can break that down, Larry? I saw that.
Somebody else put that. There was somebody else gave that topic, but
who put that up? Who put the podcast versus playlist?
I think the host did.
No, I did not. I did not.
It sounds like something he might do.
All right, we just gonna say podcast versus music. What you do more?
Podcast. So okay. Oh, okay. I got you.
Well,
yeah, it's probably gonna be podcast for me.
So I'm playlist, but like if I'm in the gym, I don't even stick to my playlist in the gym. I just like I'll be working out and I'm like, all right, what I want to listen to, and I think of a song and I just play that song. And then when that song's over, I either play it again or find another song. Like, wait, babe, give me another song to do. And she goes, I don't know. I was like, I search for I don't know. And I said, it's not a song, babe. Give me a song.
Oh, really?
But no, I'm music. I'm music first, podcast second.
What you podcast, music?
I'm pretty split again, both. Yeah, it's just the truth. I listen to both of them. I love a good podcast, but I listen to music as well. If I'm in the truck, if I'm driving, it's podcast.
Gotcha. All right. Thomas says music. Jeff says music more, but podcast when I feel like I need to get smarter. Right.
So as far as in a car, I really don't listen to anything in a car, but the car. Really? I just like to hear the car or hear the thoughts in my head. I just get lost while I'm driving. It's like my namaste. I can do a whole road trip, no tunes, no radio.
Wow.
Oh Lord, no.
Drives my wife crazy.
I do quiet too. I can do it, but she's like, can we turn the radio on? I mean, it don't bother me, but yeah, I've done quiet, like not thinking about it, like my thoughts or whatever. I'm like, man, I ain't even turned nothing on, so I can do some of it a trip, but
I found myself driving in silence.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
an older thing. You just I don't know.
It's a heavy place. And you're like, the radio is not talking about anything.
Right.
It is.
Just start thinking about stuff. Like
it is such a heavy place.
Ideas.
But that's why I'm grateful for like Sirius radio, because you can find talking platforms and get information, something constructive.
Right. I do a lot of NPR. What about you, Kaneem? Silence?
No, man. I gotta have something. I fall asleep, man.
I feel you, bro.
No, I gotta have some type of action going on. I mean, don't get me wrong. If ain't nothing going on,
yeah,
I got me a cold drink or something.
Okay.
But more than likely, I got something. It's either podcast or music. So. Yeah,
I gotta have noise of some kind.
It's not gonna be a quiet time. Be no quiet time.
Yes, it's a reset. If you're not listening to my podcast, you're just listening to noise. I feel you, Reese.
My man, Reese. Hey, Reese. Well, what we got to say about the women today, Reese? Give me something I can laugh at,
brother. Thomas said, "What about books?"
About books? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do books.
Yeah, audible books. Yeah. I do that.
I started doing more audiobooks than actually picking up a book and turning pages. So I feel like I'm lazy when I do that.
Yeah,
I
think I might fall asleep.
Really shouldn't feel that way.
I'll get lost in my head and fall asleep.
I don't know. Is there a difference? Do you feel like you retain more reading the words on the page versus some people listen and hear different?
Yeah, I usually hear the same book twice, 2 or 3 times. So it's the repetitiveness of I won't read a book twice for the show, but I listen to Audible the same book more than once.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So that kind of validates my point. When you're doing it via audio, it seems like I have to do that more than once. But when I'm reading a book and turning the pages, I only need to do that once.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Just a quick side note while my dog is barking. Reese, what's wrong with NPR? Okay, let's keep going.
All right. What it do, Mr. Kaneem, Mr. Curvy?
Happiness. That's
Larry, spin that wheel.
Oh, you put the echo on there? You put the echo on?
I think Thomas had his thing up. I'm getting the echo from Thomas.
Was it me? Oh, it is me. I'm sorry about that.
That was tough though. I love it.
What are you binge watching? What are you binge watching? Anybody?
Monarch.
I just got
Monarch. Oh, Monarch. Or however you want to say the word. At first I started and I was like, I can't get past the first episode because the characters was speaking in Japanese and then they were speaking English and then they established that they both know both languages, but they still were speaking in Japanese. And so
what's the name of it? You said Monarch?
Monarch. Yeah, Monarch. Yeah, man.
He did say Monarch.
Right.
I got tired of reading the subtitles, so I was like, screw it. And then I gave it a chance. I got jump started, and I'm in it. Hardcore. I just watched episodes 2 times to catch what I missed from reading subtitles. But hey, it's cool.
Okay.
All right, live up to you, Thomas. What did you watch?
What about you, Thomas? And binge watching anything?
Oh man, I do binge watch the Power series and little hood stuff. So, but stuff that I binge watch mostly is just old stuff, like things I've watched a number of different times. So I'll go back and watch like Psych. I don't know if you guys ever watched Psych before, but I'll watch every season of Psych like 16 times.
Psych is interesting. Psych is funny.
And so, because when I'm binge watching, I'm just kind of vegging out. I ain't really trying to get into anything.
Gotcha.
But yeah, my sis Latrice got me connected to BMF and Power.
Yeah.
And
now I do, man.
I use it for research now.
Research purposes only.
Research purposes only.
I'm working right now. The second season.
I just figured out yesterday that Kanan, 50's character, Raising Kanan, is the same character in Power.
Oh wow.
Gotcha.
You just
I just figured it out.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I'm just catching up. I just started with the Raising
Netflix.
I kept saying, man, it sounds like 50 Cent.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I said 50 cents. I didn't say 50.
50 cents. You actually said 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And then about to start,
are with 50 cents or 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching all the Chicago stuff.
Right.
Remind you of home.
Yep. Yep.
I know that block.
But you know it's crazy. So I will watch any show that's based in California, and I'll binge watch it because it reminds me of home.
Yeah.
Any LA show, anything, I will. If it's based out of Southern California, Northern California, I'll probably watch it. I'll give you a shot.
Hey, Thomas, you racist, man.
Chicago dumpster fire. Wow.
I'm racist.
Yeah.
You racist, brother.
I would say I am regionally biased.
There you go. There you go.
Why he gonna have to hit you with the big words though? The big words.
I am regionally biased.
Well, did you get your PhD?
My name is
I thought
Thomas
you got your master, man.
I'm regionally biased.
Regionally biased. Come on, Larry.
Oh God. Jeff says, yeah, I'm in TV prison most of the time with Hell's Kitchen and Orange County Housewives.
Jeff be going to a bunch of different prisons.
Yeah,
just stay out of the real one. Just stay out of the real one, Jeff.
Like a spectrum of stuff, like just everything. Oh, What about you, Kenny?
Jeff is living vicariously through those characters. That's what he's doing.
No, Jeff's retired. He ain't got nothing else better to do.
Right.
The latest one that I binge watched was Showtime about the Lakers on HBO. So
I've been thinking about watching it. I don't know.
They made that so hardcore though, man. Lord, that's a rated R movie.
Oh,
yeah.
Rated R series.
Yeah.
I see. Other phrase gonna put that Laker team in a bad light that I didn't want to
bad light.
Witness it.
That's not a bad light. It just a lot of the truth of what really transpired.
How do you think Magic Johnson got HIV?
We can't handle the truth. Come on now, I'm fan Cookie.
Warriors on Magic is really good.
Ain't that the wife's name, Cookie?
What about Cookie?
I don't know.
Watch it now.
Cookie is on now from episode 1. Cookie is on episode 1.
Oh, so check this
out. Sean says, leave Cookie alone.
Yeah.
I don't want her to relive the whole thing. Come on, man.
Sure, Cookie got paid off that. I guarantee they using her name and everything. Come on, Cook. Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Rollins with the suggestion. Binge HBO's The Last of Us was good until the end. Ending of movies.
Out there, right? We be watching it.
You know,
be stuck.
And before we move on, isn't it like, don't you hate watching a full movie or series and the ending is just like, what? Like, what happened? You know, the ending just ruins the 4 hours of watching this mess.
I'll tell you what happened.
They ran out of money.
My pet peeve now is the series, the season finales.
Okay.
Right? Because there's no validated or laid out plan to bring the series back.
Oh,
right.
And so you're stuck in limbo.
On any
Did he die? Did he live?
Yeah, and sometimes you have to wait a whole year, or wait 2 years
before
to get season 3. It's just crazy.
The last show I remember that did that, and I'm gonna kind of tell on myself here, was Half and Half. Y'all remember Half and Half with the two sisters, Mona and
yeah. Wow.
They just ended it. I don't know. I ain't been the right since. I'm just saying.
That boy said.
I watched that show. They gonna make me watch the last episode. Like, what happened?
Go watch the last episode. Just let you hang.
I should have said it like 15 seconds.
That's why we binge. Yeah, we binge watch. I don't watch anything like as it's happening. It has to have. Absolutely. I got to be 10 shows behind or more, or something like that.
Same here.
Yeah, because I don't like the weekly ending. Stay tuned for next week kind of stuff.
Right.
I grew up with all that.
That's so 90s. Right. I don't do that anymore. Yeah.
Like I don't need to do it anymore. I can binge watch.
Have you ever got caught on the show like, okay, boom, and you think you're about to binge watch, then you realize, oh, this is still going. Dang. You're like, oh.
They need the news, and my phone was getting ready to play the news.
NCIS Los Angeles is that show where it's still going, and I'm like 6 seasons behind now, and I'm like, I don't even know if I want to catch up. They got 20 shows a season and 6 seasons. I'm like, man, I'm done with y'all.
Right.
And that's how I am with Chicago PD. I'm so far behind. My children are frustrated because we can't talk about it because they're up to date, and I'm so far behind. But
have y'all ever seen the series Animal Kingdom?
No.
I know it.
I
don't.
I'm right. I'm about to say I've heard of it.
Y'all gotta check that out. I think y'all might like that.
Animal Kingdom.
Okay. Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
A Kaneem suggestion.
Okay.
You gotta jump on that. You know that, right?
Right. Rod said Lost had me hooked, but that ending was terrible. I heard about that.
Oh yeah, Lost. I was mad about that.
I was like, what? All this?
Now, let's
Yeah,
see
Trees,
shows
my brother
like
said
Lost.
the same thing. Gary said the same thing, Trees, about the strike.
What about shows that you've been watching and they just take a whole different type of turn, like Lost, right? Like they go one way, they seem logical, and all of a sudden they just take this sci-fi loop around.
That's how I felt about Scandal.
Yeah.
Really? Well, yeah. You're right, Kadeem.
And Snowfall.
You're right. Really?
Yeah.
Well, Snowfall. Snowfall took a wrong turn once my man passed away. That's what happened with Snowfall. Once he passed away, you seen it was like, we don't have anybody who can carry us through to the next season or the
Snowfall went all the way right.
Creativity.
Man, I was like, dang it. Why didn't he write everything in the book?
What happens when you use people from UK, Britain, or whatever,
right?
Instead of British people, instead of using people from the hood for hood shows,
right? Real
well,
because they got no real creativity. They don't understand. Oh, what am I supposed to do next?
They ain't never been there. That debate. What is
Larry, spin that wheel.
Thank you, brother.
Like, listen to the retirement home debate, the season finale of Murder, She Wrote. Wow, Ed Matlock, Reese, you're so disrespectful.
Yeah, thank you for aging yourself. I appreciate it.
Right.
And you want people to come to your podcast, and you brought up Matlock.
He only gets 30 seconds of our time. All right, 30 seconds of our time. Here we go.
Who's voting for Trump?
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
What is that? What is that?
Who's voting for Trump? Who's voting for Trump? We'll wait.
Oh no, that's
Larry, spin that wheel.
Oh yeah, okay. Larry, spin that wheel.
Yeah.
Hey, Sid.
That's one of them topics you ain't gonna tell who you voting for anyways.
Right. How you doing, dude?
We don't kiss and tell. What you talking about?
None of you, right? Yeah, because we don't know the truth, brother. We don't know.
Yeah, Reese don't know nothing.
How are your New Year's resolutions coming along?
Mine are great because I didn't make none.
Didn't make
any. Go boom on track. We on track.
Hey.
That means they're great. Absolutely.
Got to rewind it.
I got something funny. I would turn my camera around so y'all can see. So this man just drove up in front of me, right? And he's an older white gentleman in a pickup truck smoking on a Marlboro cigarette that he just threw out on the ground. So he got a Confederate flag hanging from his rearview mirror, the little dice. He got the Confederate flag dice on his mirror. He got the passenger seat covered in a Confederate flag, and then on the back of the window, he got a Confederate flag. He got a Confederate flag on there. I'm like, golly. Hold on. And a big black woman just came and got the car.
Hey, Kareem, you don't live in the wealthy areas, are you? Areas where,
I know he about to get served up. Then she came out of nowhere. Where'd she come from?
Well, you did ask the question, who's voting for Trump? Now you know who's voting for Trump.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That was out of nowhere.
Let me have it, Kadeem. Let me have it.
Larry, spin that wheel.
Hey, Jeff asked
put Jeff's last message up there. Put Jeff's comment.
Yeah. What happened? Jeff, you did they 2 minutes to miss that great conversation we had?
What did he say?
He said, I think AD is.
Oh, it's a thought from Brian.
Thought from Brian. You got something?
What he got to say?
Encouragement. I got a word of encouragement.
Do your thing.
I heard this. Have you heard the metaphor about buffaloes and cows?
Oh Lord. Is it that time already?
No. Buffaloes and cows can sense when a storm is coming. Cold, stormy, rain, they can sense when it's coming.
The weather,
the difference is when cows sense that a storm is coming, cows run in the opposite direction of the storm. Right?
Right.
They try to get away from it. Okay. When buffaloes sense a storm, they run right to it. They run right into the storm. So I'm comparing that to trauma. I feel like there's a generation of cows where we're making a way for them to run away from the storm, from trouble, from trauma, and not deal with it.
Right.
The interesting part is cows run away and they get tired, and so the storm catches up to them.
Right.
Which causes them to stay in the storm longer because they're moving slower and can't outrun the storm. The stress, the strain, the trauma, it hangs with them. Whereas buffaloes run right into the storm passes. So they're in it for a shorter period of time. Right?
Okay.
Now here's the difference. Cows stay in it. Buffaloes run right directly to it, and the initial fear, they get over the initial fear, and the storm passes. And then they're happy and they're rested, right? And then they get to benefit what the storm brought with it: greener grass, growth. And so what I'm saying is, try to figure out whether you're a buffalo or a cow when it comes to dealing with your trauma.
Okay.
That was good.
That was
I don't
dope.
know what sound a buffalo makes, but I would make it right now. You know
Yeah, I want to make
you
that
know
buffalo too.
what sound does a buffalo make?
Larry, spin that wheel.
Yes,
That's
sir.
really good though.
That's hilarious.
Shoot. Everybody gonna say, I want my 2 minutes now.
I'm a cow. So with the Cowboys, so is Jerry Jones. All right, David Jeremiah says I'm a cow. It's a great word.
That's a perfect.
All right,
perspective.
Usher,
Jerry Jones.
halftime show. Usher.
Oh yeah, he gonna pull that.
So AD, for the Super Bowl, Usher
Yes.
is doing the halftime show. For
I mean, no, I seen that. I seen. I'm on that part. That's popular information. That's in my black. I can see it.
No, your black card got an asterisk on it. Let's not go too far. Not go too far.
I gotta watch Roots, right? All the Roots. I got.
Yeah. Let's not go too far. Hey, but I think Usher is probably gonna have one of the best
Really?
halftime shows of all time.
Wow.
All time.
Wow.
And I have watched a lot of Super Bowls.
Right.
And that is, I know his is going to be one of the best of all time.
Who has had a great Super Bowl show?
Bruno Mars.
Prince.
Ooh,
Bruno Mars.
Nah, Bruno Mars was the lick. But Prince was tough. Yeah. Bruno Mars was
wow. Look,
Prince did his in the rain.
Y'all are
Did his in the rain.
Reese.
Prince was nice. Prince was nice though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruno
Mars.
What I appreciate about Bruno Mars is that, you know, he's today's generation, but he took us back with his sound.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Janet Jackson had a good one.
I was waiting for that one.
To her and Timberlake.
It was more controversial than good.
She showed a good
That was a joke.
But why
hey,
did Justin Timberlake get black about it? Because he's the one who did it.
MJ had one?
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. Dr. Dre's was fire. Yeah. The one in LA was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, really, Sam. Hey, but did you guys see Usher's Vogue cover? Talking about him at the Super Bowl and being, like, Usher's this guy in Vogue. They took him. My wife showed me this, that Usher is supposed to be the superstar of the halftime show, and they have him like surrounded by all these other people, taken away from his shine, right? And you got to go out there and look at it. It's kind of, there's a big controversy around it. Like, you know, you couldn't just let Usher be on the cover by himself. You had to put all these kids and this non-model kind of person around.
Wow.
So it's kind of tragic.
Gotcha.
But Usher's gonna kill it. Did y'all see Usher? if we saw Usher in concert here in Las Vegas, and the boy killed it. And if he does anything like that in the Super Bowl show, it's gonna be fire.
I expect nothing less.
So my wife is like, if he does the concert, does at Super Bowl what he did at the concert, that's not fair. Well, that's not right. Like, what do you think? I'm thinking.
Oh, he's going to have a different show. I'm saying similar to. He's going to have a different show. He might have some of the same like roller skating in there or whatever.
He's gonna roller skate, the stripper chick.
He might have stripper pole or something like that.
Yeah.
But the reality is, that was in his concert.
Yeah.
You got it. If you've never seen any of that, you can go to YouTube and check it out. But
I don't know.
Yeah, that cover right there is so ridiculous. And if you go inside, it's like that.
That's Usher in the back. If y'all trying to see where Usher's at, he's way in the back right there.
The white lady that's right there on the thing.
Who is that?
I'm not. No offense, but she's this model that's pretty much unknown and.
Right, at least have a singer or somebody that we know. Right?
Inside, she's in every one of his pictures and like taking the shine from him. So,
Thomas, do you think he's gonna go into the crowd? Do you think he's gonna go in the crowd like he did?
Nah, he ain't got time.
You're gonna serenade Taylor. Oh man, you're gonna serenade Taylor. Come here, Taylor. Now, if he serenades Taylor, he's going to do it from the stage and say, "Don't you wish you were here?" No, I'm just
I guarantee you, Taylor Swift going to be next to do the halftime show. Watch.
I think I heard she turned it down.
She's going to be next.
That's what I heard, but I don't know. That's rumor.
She might have. She may not have understood how big football was last time. She got ties now.
Right.
Well, I'm sick and tired of Taylor. So if you have a Taylor Swift halftime show, I'm changing the channel.
You turn the channel.
Changing the channel.
I
hate every time something happens with Travis Kelce, you see Taylor Swift. That gets on my last nerve.
Is that what's going down?
You're going to talk about Kaepernick and get mad at Kaepernick taking away from football. What about Taylor Swift taking away from football? That just gets on my nerves.
Yeah, it can be a little irritating, but the thing is, we know more about Travis Kelce now than we ever did.
Wow.
Not really.
Okay. Probably personal life, at least.
Yeah, we do, because everybody's gone to him and his brother's podcast.
Okay.
You don't miss a beat with Travis Kelce. He's on every airwave, on every sports show.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, she made him a lot of money. Well, they made each other a lot of money. Let me say that.
Oh yeah.
Spin that wheel.
Yes, brother.
What's gonna happen when they break up?
Yeah, Rod said somebody put Taylor.
They just gonna be both of them rich. That's all.
That'd be crazy if you see Taylor Swift on the next Madden.
Ooh, no.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. You got anything for us, Brother Kaneen?
Oh, that's what it say.
Right.
Oh, so I was looking at the news, and I don't know if y'all caught up with it with the DA, District Attorney Fannie Willis, and how they didn't flip the coin on it, and now that they're trying to get her to be, I guess, not recuse herself, but they want to remove her from the case, right, and throw it all out so Trump can kind of like slide on a mistrial because the DA ain't got their stuff together. But I don't think that that's gonna work. I think that they're gonna get through all this political rhetoric, and the court's gonna go on schedule. Trump gonna go get found guilty for felonies just like the rest of his little cohort, and everybody's gonna be happy when he goes straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. You know what I'm saying? You straight to jail. And that's all I got for my little 2 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well,
cool.
I'm waiting for the peanut gallery to catch up. All right. Because I ain't seen that comment yet.
All right.
She was making
Larry,
She was making with the old dude.
Oh gosh.
Very poor decision, but it's totally unrelated because they're on the same side. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Is technology too
I'm gonna tell you something funny.
Invasive?
I didn't know that question was on there, and that was going to be if I got hit 2 minutes, I was going to talk about that same very thing. No, go ahead. We talk about it. We talk
Let's
about
go.
this.
Well,
Yes is the answer.
well, yeah, I have to agree. This morning, I wake up and on my phone. See if I got the picture here. On my phone, it says low walking steadiness. Your walking steadiness is low, and you may have an increased risk of falling in the next 12 months. Like,
but
Well,
is
you
it
stop
invasiveness?
drinking in the morning.
See,
No
it
mimosas
knows what
for
you're doing.
you.
Trying to help you out.
Yeah.
I know,
Well,
but
well,
hey,
When
it's
it
told.
comes
And
to
then
the
I picked the link, and it was like, oh, because it's due to aging. It's like, yeah, you.
I try to
So-
tell you something, Larry. What
Is
you've
this
been
what
searching on your phone for
Is
him
this
to say
what
that
50?
too.
Is this what
Right.
50 really is? You know, your risk of falling is higher when you get older.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
oh man, I about died yesterday when I went and checked the mail.
Uh-oh.
I went and checked the mail yesterday and came back in the house and was looking through it. And I saw my wife's name, and at the top of the envelope it said AARP.
AARP.
I was like, hot dog. You getting old, lady. You getting old. I ain't got one of these. You getting
Somebody
old,
here in the
lady.
panel has a card.
So
Somebody here in the
Larry,
panel,
you
they
did
have a
fall
card.
recently, and you have been talking about falling a lot, and you probably are trying to recover from your fall, so you've been searching for something
Right,
about
right.
falling. So your phone is
Ah,
going to pick up on that and go, yeah, you're older now. You're going to fall. You better protect yourself. But technology
yeah.
is too invasive. Remember,
So
and
let me ask this though.
Remember-
Let me ask this in the invasiveness, right? So Thomas, you desire a particular product, right? And you talking to your boo about it, even talk to your kids. I think we're gonna do such and such. And then all of a sudden you get an email saying half off on this particular product.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean, it
is
does
that
that.
is that a good thing? Good invasiveness? You know, someone listening, like, I heard you. Let me get you this deal.
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to start spending your money.
Right?
It's going to be like, yeah,
It's gonna come
he's
to the
gonna
house
buy
like,
it anyway.
we know you wanted
I'm gonna
this.
go
You
ahead
went
and tap into his account and take his money out and buy this trip for him and schedule it and
desired it.
everything else.
Right.
You're gonna go to your bank
hook you
account. It's
up.
gonna
Hey, we
say
got you on a
overdraft.
payment plan.
What happened? My phone bought me a trip.
Right. Got me on a payment plan. Jeff says I've only fallen 2 times between 50 and 68. He said, remember both times. One was last week in the ice storm. That was like Larry. Larry was like, oh, I should just go down. Just go down. Just go down.
Yeah, that's what you do. Just go down. Just let it happen.
Just let it
Look at
happen.
this.
And I still got
I've been
hurt.
getting emails for hearing aids for about 10 years now.
But the thing is, I never rebounded from it. Like the graph, it was showing that my walking steadiness is way up here, and then the day I fell, it went down to here, and it's been down here ever since. I was like, oh man. I was like,
Larry,
we can
I forgot to ask you though. When you fell, did you slide a little bit? Did you happen to slide?
I fell back and my leg bent the right way, but it overbent, and it was like, oh. I just laid there. I was like, oh man.
They said Shaquille O'Neal, when he falls in slow motion.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
All right, last one, fellas. Larry, spin that wheel.
We got 2 more. It's 9:54. What you talking about?
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
What's this one?
Opinions on the border.
I got none.
Let's go and get Reese in this. Come on, Reese. Opinions on the border. What's your thought? What's your process? Because I've not really caught up with.
I think people are way too emotional about it. There's a logical way of handling it. I think that you do have to protect the borders because there are enemies, foreign and domestic, all around. So if you're going to look at the border and say, you know what, let's protect the border because we got a bunch of enemies that may come in. Well, let's protect everything else because we got domestic enemies also. Let's have that same energy everywhere. There's also a legal standard on how to get into the country. We also know there's illegal people and there's a way of handling it. And so a lot of times when we start getting our emotions in it, especially what we see today in this political climate, it borders on on elitism and racism more than it does actual, political stance, in my opinion.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian. I see your face.
No, what he said. I really don't have a comment simply because we know how we got here.
Right. Exactly. That too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No one else?
Oh, yeah, man. Well, my opinion on the board is that I think they need to kind of strengthen it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Immigrants is what made America, so let's go ahead and get that out the way. But what I'm saying is, at this point in time, in this climate, if I got someone that has a family of 3, 4, 5 people, poor, nothing but the clothes on their back, and they able to get across the border, get into America, and roam the whole country in any way they see fit, whether they hopping trains or hitchhiking or whatnot, understood they came for a better life. But what about that same person that's coming from overseas who got mass destruction on their mind, that's taking that same route that their family who ain't got nothing but the clothes on their back, and they right behind them? You know what I'm saying? So you letting somebody with the notion to kill hundreds of thousands of Americans because we got a gap in our border that can't be controlled with legal entry. So I kind of figure they need to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, we don't even have to look at the extreme. Well, this is an extreme also. Drug trade. Drugs would be free flowing straight through the border into this country, and we know that there's a lot of that, and so it's one of those things that we have to look at. I think that there should be regulations around the border. I just don't think that. I think the extreme stuff is the biggest challenge.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Larry, spin that wheel.
Hey, I got
the last one.
I got you guys, but I just want to give a shout out. Proud Papa moment. My second oldest daughter, who she's a community director. She manages the properties down there at Robins Air Force Base, military homes, and they had their national meeting, and so she won 2 awards this year.
Nice.
For productivity and collections and all of that. So she's in El Paso, Texas, getting her award. I also want to lift up my son, Brian Jr., who would have been 30 years old this week on the 30th. Wish him a heavenly birthday. And I also want to ask you all to lift up my daughter, Brienne, who's taking her first chemistry exam today. And she said, I feel real good about it.
Okay.
And she doesn't say that about chemistry. She has never said that about chemistry.
I hate it. I hate it, chemistry.
You guys have a wonderful weekend. Love you. Love everybody. Appreciate you.
Love you.
All right, brother. Enjoy, brother.
Didn't even get a good joke. Joke. Hey.
Nah, we good. We good.
All right.
We good. We good, Kadeem?
We good.
All right.
Enjoy
What's your
weekend, my brother.
favorite restaurant? What's your favorite restaurant? For now, it's Cracker Barrel.
So a lot of times it's like a local favorite. It's not some kind of chain. Are you talking about chain, or are you talking about?
What you talking about?
Are you talking about your local favorite chain?
Is it cuisine? You know?
Yeah, I would say like something that you go out. Let's get Pacific. Something that you go with your. No, if you go by yourself, you might like it. Maybe your wife might not like it. But yeah, something you go to frequently, sit down and
Papa Do's.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Papa Do's too. I don't go like I should, but I do like Papa Do's.
Papa Do's. When you're in Atlanta, you go to Atlanta Fish Market. That's a good restaurant.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Casa Grande. Casa Grande.
Where's Casa Grande at?
So yeah, also on my side, on west side,
Yo,
over there in
sushi.
Austria.
Okay. Thai
Okay.
sushi. Okay. Jeff said Subway. So stupid. Yeah.
So I just
Papa Do's ain't our
said,
favorite. You know.
I said like Mickey D's or something, and on my screen, no joke, the ad just switched to McDonald's.
You know they listen. You know they all in the algorithm. They wait.
McDonald's right after I said that.
You'll get the ringtone. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm
loving it.
Right. See, look at that.
Man,
Oh.
this is crazy.
All right.
What about you, AD?
What's that? What did I just say? Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel?
We
And
really found
Larry,
a good local spot that we love like that.
Well, I'm a food snob.
Copeland's.
And
Okay, Copeland's nice. Don't have
Copeland's
one.
is
I
nice.
gotta
Missed out.
at least
Darn.
once in the anyway. He said,
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all day back. I appreciate y'all for putting up with my foolishness.
Wait, anybody got a joke? No jokes? Joke free Friday?
So I just want to know, do you know what the ranch said to someone when they opened the refrigerator door?
What'd they say?
Where's the blue cheese?
Nah. Close the door, I'm dressing.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all enjoy.
Oh man.
Hey, a hat was giving out instructions,
Yeah.
and he said to the other hat, you go on ahead.
You're right. Gerardo said, AD, you already got that asterisk on your black card. Hide it at this point.
Oh, for the Cracker Barrel reference?
Cracker Barrel's good. Y'all be sleeping.
Oh, Cracker Barrel's official.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
So we went to Cracker Barrel here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And I had a first timer with me. Miss Erica was with me.
Okay.
And the kids. And it wasn't as good as it's been, and it was bad.
Oh, that's the worst.
It was all bad. And then, you got to do that whole long wait anyways, and then you go in there, you get some.
You sit outside on the rocking chairs, you play checkers, the large checkers and everything. You go inside
I want some good food. What do you
go to the store?
Get on the rocking chairs.
You buy that pecan roll, with that cream in the middle.
Barrel, the name says,
the Cracker Barrel. The name says it all, huh?
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Jeff.
But why did the Invisible Man turn down the job?
Why?
Because he couldn't see himself doing it.
I should have seen that coming.
But you know what makes it funny is Thomas's delivery. Once he gets the punchline, he cracks up.
Oh man!
Yeah, I got it.
You gotta laugh because I'm laughing. I'm laughing. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh.
Ain't nobody else gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Right. Don't get blocked, Rod. Rod said,
"Wow, great card, huh?
Matter of fact,
great card.
Or gray."
Oh, you know what's funny is I just asked that same question about gray or gray the other day. The difference is one's the Queen's English and one is American. Everybody else uses Grey. America uses Gray.
Mm-hmm. America is just a rebel.
We just gray.
So I have a coworker, right? And her son's name is Gray, right? And I'm like, oh my goodness, you really did that? I said, why? I said, anybody you would do it? Oh, because she's black and her husband's white. So black and white makes gray. I was like,
we had a gray baby.
I was like, did you really do that? Gray? And she was like, oh no, it wasn't even that. He's named after my grandfather, and his name is Gray. And I was
okay. I'm like,
and I was like,
did they really just do that to them?
I'm like, y'all really just do that? This kid's gonna be messed up.
What's his last name? That's the key.
Glass.
Oh,
right.
Wait,
that's what happened. Me and my wife had the same conversation.
Gray glass. Wow.
Gray glass.
Gray glass. Wow.
No,
Sorry, guys. Okay. We're not making jokes about.
What's his middle name? If it's an A, he's a gag. It's a gag.
Let's go. Let's go. What's the middle name? I told my doctor that I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places.
That
was a warm-up right there. That was a warm-up.
I see you going there too. I see you going there.
This one could be funny or maybe not funny. But
I love those.
It's kind of, we're talking about falling, so I just want to throw it out there.
All right.
Oh man.
Why did the old man fall into the well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well.
Okay. I was at a park wondering why the frisbee kept getting bigger, and then it hit me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was coming towards you. You should have ducked.
Because I was like, maybe because he don't watch sports.
Okay.
How does Darth Vader like his bagels?
What's that?
How does
Darth Vader like his bagels? AD should get this one because he has that nerdy Star Wars. Come on now, you didn't do sports, you did Star Wars. It's just mandatory.
I did. What's up? Well, how does he?
So how does Darth Vader like his bagels?
No.
On the dark side.
I'm using that one.
All right. I know they say money talks, but all mine says is goodbye. I have an inferiority complex, but it's not a very good one. All right. So we appreciate you guys for being here.
I was going to go a little racy, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, not the racy. Not the racy.
We ain't doing this no more. We've already done. January's gone. We did our January stuff. We had the blow up dolls. We had the LBs. We had all that other stuff.
Right.
We ain't bringing that into Black History Month. We ain't doing Black History Month that way. Did you have Black History
Month? Can I do a Black History tidbit real quick?
Did you guys do a Black History thing? Anything?
Yeah,
can I do one? Can I do one real quick?
I sure didn't do it, but go ahead.
Can I do one real quick?
Yes.
Hit it up.
It's about who started Black History Month.
Okay.
It's the Harvard-educated historian and author, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Yes. He is credited with creating Black History Month. He was inspired after attending a 50th anniversary celebration of the 13th Amendment, where various exhibits portray events in African American culture. With the mission to amplify Black people's contributions and achievements, Woodson went on to create what is now known as the Association for Study of Afro-American Life and History. I've never heard of that, but
wow,
yeah. But in 1926, Woodson and Asala, that's what we want to call it, Asala, that's the acronym now, declared the second week of February, which aligned with Abraham Lincoln's and Frederick Douglass's birthdays, to be Negro History Week.
Yes.
During the next 50 years, communities, schools, and organizations started participating in the week-long recognition of African American trials and successes. As public interest grew, particularly during the 1960s civil rights movement, the celebration expanded from a week to a month. And in 1976, President Gerald Ford declared February to be Black History Month, and Congress passed a law in 1986 solidifying it as such. So we always say they gave us February, the shortest month of the year, but Dr. Carter G. Woodson picked it for reasons, between Abraham Lincoln's and Frederick Douglass's birthdays.
So I want to say that you just answered my question. Like, why did we get the shortest month? Why does Black History Month, right? But then there's a reason behind it. It's not based or rooted in, we'll just give you this little rinky dink month right here.
Right. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
But that's good. That was good information, Larry.
That's funny, bro. I need to have that NBC thing.
So now I'm not going to complain about having the shortest month. Now I know, there's significance. Abraham Lincoln did the Emancipation Proclamation, and Frederick Douglass is he was a man.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Boom. Now you know. And
now we know.
It's half the battle. G.I. Joe. All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Today is Friday, ain't it?
We can meet tomorrow. I'm free.
So we may be on next week. We are taking a couples trip, going to our annual couples trip, Purpose for Forever. I know we have had a broadcast in a minute, but we are coming back. But Purpose for Forever still is existing in real life. So we have our couples group. We're going on a trip to Cancun, so we may be on. Got to do some preparation, get ready. So just stay connected. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. We're probably going to at least come on one time for your mind. Right. Remember the peacock. Indeed. Oh, he said another black card in jeopardy. So
mine is solid. What you talking about? And I'm only half black. I'm just kidding.
So we look forward to seeing you guys, but just stay connected to us. So next week is probably going to be 1 or 2 broadcasts, but that's all I got. If our hearts and minds
you're going to Stone Mountain.
You're going to say Stone. Going on a trip to Stone Mountain. There we go. Right down the block. Appreciate you guys for being here. If all hearts and minds are clear, anyone. So listen, to my people that are still on, I see some folks in the building. If you are serious about getting your workout on and making some things happen, my brother right there to my left, right, Larry, the man, Banks, Larry Jerome Jenkins Banks. So he has a workout he does Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern, and I think Tuesday and Thursday.
Yep.
At 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you got an excuse for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you don't have an excuse for Tuesday and Thursday, Jeff. So what I want you to do, so LWN is for us. If you go to LCF, there we go. LCF to 84576. LCF to 84576. You can be a part of Larry Jerome Jenkins Banks. That is his middle name. I just made that up. Be a part of his workout and be.
His middle name is Aloysius. Actually.
Aloysius. Later, I'm not gonna have it, Larry.
Larry Aloysius Banks.
No, it's not on. It's not live.
And you're going to the lab. And that's his initial lab.
It's not on a live platform. He does it through Zoom, so it's kind of like private. And he'll chat with you. It's a response. It's live. So it's not. You're not on with everybody else like that. It's open for people to come in. And we will have replays available, but I need you there live. Not only that, it's more inspiring live because now it pushes you instead of you by yourself and you can kind of hide and not do anything. But if you're there live, Larry's like, all right, you got it. We good. Hear you breathing hard. And you have some influence into how the workout goes. Because then he's like, we're going to do some salads today. And you're like, no. He's like, okay, no salads today, but tomorrow. So you have some influence in how the workout goes. Right. See, can't fake it, brother. Can't fake it. There you go, Jeff. You awake. And it's still early enough. All right. So make sure you guys stay connected. And like I said, text LCF to 84576. Get on his texting list that he sends out. Texting every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. That's it. That's all.
Thanks, sir.
No problem. If all hearts and minds are clear, make sure you guys stay connected to Thomas Cotton as well. He has a magnificent program he is working on, and it's coming soon.
Dropping soon.
Dropping soon.
I had some words from Lori yesterday.
Okay.
Next couple weeks, I might be able to start talking.
All right. So you guys stay connected. We got some amazing stuff coming from the Brothers of Legacy Camp. So we look forward to seeing you guys.
It's good when I start singing about it.
Right.
I just realized I found that out.
Coming.
Yeah, it's like when you get that good plate of food and you
start doing the dance, like
you start doing your dance. That's what it feels like right now.
Oh man. So we look forward to seeing you guys. All right. So again, stay connected. Stay connected. All right. I think I'm done. We're gonna close out. We will see you guys. Be safe, make good choices. 988 if you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, make sure you dial 988. I think that's it. So know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Stay safe. And we will see you in the AM. Peace out. Won't stop. I didn't stop it.